I'm here at the Real Sisters of the Diaspora Film Festival. I'm here with the founder, Carolyn Butts, and this is the 15th anniversary. That is exciting. I was in the first.
I know. I'm just so happy. I'm really excited that we've been able to showcase over 400 films produced, directed, or written by women of color over the years.
Can you tell us about some of the films?
We have some really great films. We kicked off today with a film called My Jaygeeoh Boys, and it's a film about autism. It's about a mother who has two autistic sons.
His life with My Jaygeeoh Boys.
And how she manages that. Really educate the public about, deal with that disease as a family and as a community.
Attending all of these assessments, calling for scheduling, making sure the boys got to where they needed to be for these sessions, which required having two babysitters, one for one kid and one to drive the other kid, because I was working a bit and their dad often traveled. But all of this was really on me.
For whatever reason, a lot of families cannot stay together through this process.
Umar always joked that when we got divorced, we kicked the rate up, because before it was 70%, and after we got divorced, all of a sudden it was 80%.
It's not easy. The demands, the physical demands, the financial demands, the demands on your time.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed. It's only God who gets me through.
When they start to get out in the workforce and when they start to be adults, we're not going to be able to provide for them as a society. We're not going to know how to cope with this. And it's going to have catastrophic effects.
We also have some really nice light films, like we have The First Last Kiss. I love that film. This is a sister who is on the eve of getting married, and she literally bumps into a really attractive male in Central Park, and they have a little flirty thing. And that was a really fabulous film.
You did just plow into me.
I didn't plow. All right, there was no plowage of any kind whatsoever. I'll go first. My name is Jude.
No names.
No names?
When people introduce themselves, they're traditionally under the pretense that they're going to engage in a new friendship. That's not the case with us.
You married?
Like I'm going to confide in you, a complete stranger.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Maybe confiding your most deepest, darkest secrets to a total stranger would make an ideal situation.
He was my first boyfriend, my first love, my first time, my first kiss even. I find myself wondering if he is in fact the one and only.
I mean, here you are giving me mixed messages, shamelessly flirting with me despite your engagement to another man?
I don't like you. I never said anything about liking you. You caused me an injury, and as a result, we are in this unusual limboist relationship.
I'm giving you the opportunity to explore something different so you can make sure you're making the right life choice.
In the morning, I'm waiting for you to come back home.
We have the Daisy Bates story about the civil rights activists.
It was here at Little Rock Central High where 9 students galvanized the American civil rights movement.
We were in a constant state of terror.
Most remarkably, it was all orchestrated by one person.
You know who I mean? Daisy Bates! We'll sit in until we can eat in any color in the United States.
Here is Daisy Bates not being an assistant, but being the leader.
At a time when women were expected to be silent, she was unafraid to speak the truth.
She was the one soldier that was willing to put her life on the battlefield for those children.
In a place where injustice was enforced by fear, she would not compromise.
I feel if I'm going to live in this town and live with myself, I must oppose hatred and prejudice.
Pioneer, leader, citizen. Daisy Bates, First Lady of Little Rock.
And I would like to say, if anyone wants to volunteer or make contributions to Real Sisters, please visit us at realsisters.org. They can also call us, and they can call 212-865-2982.
Okay.
Yeah. And Real Sisters, of course, is produced by African Voices magazine, celebrating its 20th
wonderful magazine,
literary magazine, celebrating its 20th anniversary.
20th.
Yeah.
Poetry, short stories, and artwork. We hope you support the publication by becoming a subscriber or a contributor. So please join us. www.africanvoices.com.
So we're really excited.
So that's even longer than this.
Yeah,
That's
to be
even longer
able
than
to
this.
give opportunities to not only visual artists and filmmakers, but to writers. I mean, my whole thing as a founder and person in the arts is really to celebrate the art of storytelling. To give people, I mean, they're putting out images out there, whether it's on the written word on the page or on the stage or on the screen. That's important.
Right. And the film tonight, Byron.
Yes, and Byron has.
You can't forget Byron.
I know.
Her.
Yeah, Soul Food Junkies. Excellent film dealing with health issues and how some of us are addicted to soul food, and how we should balance out our lives and our diet. It's an excellent film.
Okay.
We're very proud to be showing it. And Byron Hurt, he's actually returning to Real Sisters. A few years back, he was on a panel which was celebrating, it was a panel dealing with brothers celebrating women in film.
Wow.
Very dynamic.
Wow.
And we had Warrington, Hudlin, and a few other people.
Well, I think you're doing a wonderful thing with the Real Sisters, showcasing independent films and getting it out there. I was very appreciative to be a part of the festival.
Thanks.
It's a very important festival.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you've made it 15 years. Hope it continues on. And
thank you.
You're quite welcome. You are quite welcome. And I like your outfit too.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's one of the vendors here too.
Yeah, House of Swag. Vendors. I love it. We have vendors here that have beautiful hair products and beautiful clothing. So I hope people come and support them as well as they're supporting us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fly girl.
Thanks.